Far from spooky or supernatural, the prevalence of so-called ghost cars, vehicles with either covered, obscured, or just plain fake license plates, is raising red flags. It's an issue that goes beyond avoiding parking fines or cheating tolls.
Federal authorities are now calling this one of the top threats in the country.
In Philadelphia, the problem is so rampant, the parking authority has launched a new online campaign to make it easy for residents to report cars like these that are virtually untraceable.
Why is it so important, you think, to address now?
I think it's a big quality of life issue, which then leads into public safety.
In fact, since the launch of the online tool nearly 2 weeks ago, the agency has received more than 400 reports and has towed more than 50 ghost cars, some abandoned, others part of the growing concern about the potential use of these cars in more serious crimes.
We've been seeing an uptick in that issue since I've been here only for a few months.
New York City has also been trying to combat the problem. The NYPD telling NBC News it issued more than 42,000 citations for paper or covered license plates last year and made more than 5,500 arrests. A 2021 investigation by NBC New York looked into an explosion of fraudulent paper tags being used by criminals across the tri-state during the pandemic when many DMV offices were closed, making it easier for drivers to register cars.
They would put illegitimate information or not real information on here so they wouldn't be traceable.
The NYPD citing these two gangland-type shootings that happened in Brooklyn and late last year in Grand Prairie, Texas. A manhunt for a suspect that police say was responsible for the death of an officer was made harder because of the use of a phony paper tag.
We have fictitious tags all over the place, and quite frankly, it cost a cop his life.
Investigators turned to modern tech, high-powered cameras that allowed police to not only find their suspect, but also other cars using the same fictitious tag.
Not capturing the suspect was never an option for this department.
However, criminals are also getting crafty with tech. Just last year, Top Story reporting on a case out of Irvine, California, where burglary suspect used James Bond-esque tools to make their cars elusive to police and cameras.
Never seen anything like that. It's very unique.
Back in Philadelphia,
Hopefully we can collaborate with other cities so that they can help tackle this issue like we've been.
officials looking to make the threat of ghost cars disappear before more tragedy strikes.
All right, George Solis joins us live from Philadelphia, from a parking authority yard there. So, George, you know, we can see some of those cars behind you. If some of those cars were, quote-unquote, ghost cars, what happens to them once police sort of take them into custody?
Yeah, good evening, Tom. And PPA officials telling me, yeah, you're right. A lot of those ghost cars are ending up in lots just like this here in the city. And for someone, a driver or the owner, to come get that car, they not only need to present the right paperwork, they also need to have the right tag. But getting them out isn't cheap either. Not only do they have to pay for the citation, they also have to pay for the storage and the tow as well. Tom?
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.